going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Collinwood, Tennessee. This is Clint Brazier along with Will Pettis. I decided I didn't need to make Will come over here and do all the work. He's been here about all day. We had to do a makeup game with Collinwood where the power went out at Summertown, so we had to finish off the last two sets. Summertown was victorious in it. Then we played a JV game. Summertown was victorious in it as well. So now we're getting ready for the second varsity contest.
And we're still shorthanded.
Millie Emerson is still out. And, of course, we all know the knee injury Abby Jo Schaefer suffered and out all year. So going to be rough to finish the week, but hopefully we'll get Millie back for district tournament. Quick news, Summertown High School Eagles and Late Eagles golf team both won the district tournament today at Lawrenceburg Golf and Country Club. The Eagles fired a team score of 297 to claim their fourth consecutive district title. They were led by low man Cole Campbell, who shot a 68. The Lady Eagles tallied a score of 142 to defeat second place Lewis County and Hickman County. Carly Campbell fired a 67 and won low medalist. Ella Busby shot a 75 and had second medalist honors, followed by Libby Kinnick, who shot a 77 and got third place honors. So all Lady Eagles, first, second, third place there respectively. Both squads will head to the region tournament this Friday at Henry Horton State Park. Will, I don't know how much of a golfer you are, but
nope.
Henry Horton, it's a pretty long course, and they got greens the size of Texas, but I know the Summertown crew plays there a lot.
I'm about to say, is that to our advantage? Or?
I think so, especially as much as they play there. But we're getting ready to start things off here, back in volleyball action. Thanks for everybody tuning in that's not at the fair and couldn't be here live.
So this is the last of district play, correct?
It is. We have Lawrence County Wednesday, and we have Columbia Central Friday, but those will just be tune-ups before you start district tournament. Gillum going to set Ellie Lou Mason. It gets dug out by Tessa Statham. Just going to be returned over. Summertown should have something to work with. They're going to set Burleson. She just has to push it across, but it's going to get tipped enough and find the spot on the floor there. Give Burleson the kill. Emily Brazier.
It wasn't the cleanest game, those first two sets that were from the makeup game. Hopefully see a little sharper play here.
Saw your post about National Daughters Day. You posted basically about the dog, so I didn't make no post. So National Daughters Day, Emily Brazier have another good game. She had a good first game earlier.
But she was the bright spot, hitting it hard.
Good block there by Ellie Lou Mason. That's somebody me and Will was talking about a lot off air. Ellie Lou just gets better and better as a freshman. Having a fill-in, probably wasn't expected to play a whole lot this year, and due to injuries to Schaefer, and then Emerson has missed some time and going to miss some more time. Ellie Lou's really stepped up.
I know. Where'd we be without her?
Summertown just going to have to return ones. They couldn't get a good pass. But Colin was going to have to do the same thing as Zaylee Daniels. Couldn't get that one over the net. 3-0 your lead, Summertown. Brazier back to serve again. Yeah, I was trying to, you don't have much service out on the trace, Will, so I was just kind of coming in and out. But it seemed like every time it would come in, we would serve one in the net.
Yeah, there was a little bit of that, yeah.
Another point there for Summertown on the block by Ellie Lou.
And we started with a 1-set lead, and then in the second set we started with a 4-point lead. It was 8-4. The scoreboard said 8-4 when I showed up here today.
Right. Collinwood will get their first point as Summertown can't get it across. It's up hitting it 4 times. 4-1 your score. Tessa Statham, Collinwood player, really good basketball player, back to serve for the Trojanettes. Dug out by Brazier, passed up to Gillum. Going to set Ellie Lou in the middle. She just has to push it across. Collinwood's just going to have to return one. Gillum will set up J.C. Burleson. It gets blocked, but out of bounds off of Collinwood. Give another point to Summertown. Will, in a minute, I'll get you to pan this camera around. All the fans are on the opposite side. I mean, we've got this whole section here basically to ourselves, maybe about 5 or 6.
And it was that way last year. I have no idea why that is, but I mean, it works well for me.
Everybody wants to be on camera, see.
Oh.
They can be seen over there.
Yeah.
Brazier, pass it up to Gillum. Going to set Brazier on the back row. It gets dug out, but Collinwood's just going to have to turn it. Summertown should have something to work with. They're going to set up Runnels. She'll get the kill there. Mackenzie Runnels, another senior for Summertown.
Talking about that Daughter's Day, though, the post I made was basically saying I'm posting a picture of my daughter, but it has nothing to do with Daughter's Day because I don't believe in the holiday. Because nobody woke up this morning thinking, "Oh, it's Daughter's Day." They just look on Facebook and like, "Oh, I'm supposed to share a picture."
We'll stay here during this 1 minute timeout, but I'm right there with you. I just texted all three of my girls and I said, "I don't know if this is a real thing or not, but I love you." And none of them responded, so I don't think.
Well, and when Macy saw it, she's like, "Well, every day is Daughter's Day at our house."
That's right.
I mean, she knows it. But the middle school girls this past weekend won the Area 14 tournament.
Yeah, I was going to touch on that as well, and that was here. No, that was at South Lawrence.
It was at South Lawrence. Yeah.
Now, where do they go now? They go. Is it?
They host a game Thursday, and the opponent escapes me. But you have to win that one to move on.
Win that one. It's in Murfreesboro.
There's a chance. No, I think it might. That's undetermined yet.
I got
it. Depends on how these games go.
All right, Gillum. That's Maddie Gillum got the ace. It caused a timeout by Collinwood. Summertown looking to return one again. Going to set up Runnels on the outside. It's dug out. Now Maddie Gillum kind of sets us in the net. It gets blocked down and in. Good job there by Zaylee Daniels. Not a good pass there. It kind of basically set up Collinwood. So Jordan Andrews back to serve it up for the Trojanettes. Summertown leads at 7-2 if you're just now joining us. Brazier passes it up to Gillum. Trying to set Runnels on the outside. That set kind of goes on top of the net, and
a few minutes ago, I was about to say we came out sharper this game than before, but
the timeout worked for Collinwood. They've got 3 straight since, but they're going to have an unforced error there and serve one out of bounds.
So, Clint, have you been to this gym since all the drama?
No, and I was going to make comment on that and say, well, this might be the last ball game I ever call because we don't come here in basketball.
We're not here.
Collingwood does come to us.
That's true.
But we don't come here in basketball, so I don't know exactly where a district tournament is volleyball, so we may call some more here. And gets a good hit there, does Sadie Powell. That'll fall in. Somebody thought it was going to go a little deep and hits on that back line.
So you're talking like you really are leaving us after she graduates.
No. I'll always be here to help.
But you're not going to any road games.
You just better need me.
Yeah.
Zaylee Daniels back to serve. Dug out by Maddie Gillen to her big sister Laura. Going to set up Runnels on the outside. She'll get the kill there. It's amazing what you can do with a good pass and a good set and a good hit.
But talking about the middle school tournament, congratulations to Izzy Garland. She was the MVP.
So your daughter also made all-tournament team. Amongst me, I'll let you name the rest of them off. I just kind of saw Facebook post.
Tess Long made that, and Emerson Franks.
Setting up Runnels on the back row. She'll get another kill from back there. Make it 10-4 in favor of Summertown here in this first set. I think let's see. Is Lawrence County off tonight? I know Loretta's got senior night. I think they're off.
I believe they are off tonight. And even if they're playing, nobody's covering them.
Collinwood's going to put one in the net as the set to Powell. She couldn't do much with it.
The game at Loretta's senior night, they're up 1-0 on Lewis County.
Right. I didn't figure that would be a very long match.
No, that one's going quickly. They'll be done before us.
Runnels with several points here in a row as she gets the ace there, coming off the kill. Makes it 12-4. Runnels back to serve it again. Maddie Gillum hits it over to Brazier. Brazier just trying to find a soft spot on the floor, and she'll get the kill there. She just lobs it over where the defense wasn't. Makes it 13-4. I'll say hello to Miss Gretchen Brazier if you're able to tune in at work.
Good kill.
Good set, good kill there by number 21, Zaylee Allen. She hammers it home, gets Collinwood off 4, makes it an 8-point game.
I tell you, I came to the game last year. I streamed it by myself, no announcers. And they had that whole section over there was the Collinwood student section. They were real loud, and they doing cheers the whole game. There's not like 2 students here tonight.
Yeah.
I wonder what changed.
Well, hey, even Collinwood people go to the fair, Will.
Well, yeah.
I mean, they represent big.
That's true. They always send a big bus load of students during school hours on our fair day. That's their reward for their magazine sales.
Right.
So as I'm parking cars, I'm always parking a big Wayne County bus.
Another point there for Summertown. I just noticed that Exports Live is on as well, but y'all don't leave me and Will just to go watch that. It's just it's just Loretta football players on there.
Yeah, that's nothing.
I say that's nothing. Loretta, I tell you, the more I watch them, I think they got a chance to go pretty deep in the playoffs.
Yeah, I kept saying, wait till they play Lewis County, wait till they play Mount Pleasant.
Yeah.
And Lewis County just stomped Mount Pleasant, and Loretta stomped Lewis County. So I might tell you something.
Good hit dug out by Kelly, but nobody there to dig it out. Her pass, a little miscommunication there by Summertown, brings the lead back to 10. Maya Ayers back to serve. Pass to Brazier, not the best pass. Gillum just has to put it over. Good job by Laura. Statham just to return it, dug out by Runnels. Setting over to Brazier on the outside. Gets a good hit on it, but it's long. Makes it a 9-point lead for Summertown. Knew that. I knew she'd do that, and I brag on her. How good she was, isn't it?
That's how it goes.
Huffstetler going to come in and replace Laura Gillum. Stetler going to set Brazier on the outside. A little long, but it's dug out. Now Runnels. Pass to Huffstetler. Going to set up Brazier. Brazier flips it with that left hand, and somehow is going to get the kill out of it.
Did a good job not going into the net there.
17-7 your score here in set number 1 in Collinwood. Last district matchup for the Lady Eagles. Anna Lee Kelly, the libero for Summertown, sophomore, coach's daughter, back to serve. Gets the ace. Say hello to all 10 of our viewers. Thank you for tuning in.
I wonder if any of them are watching us live from the Ferris wheel.
That's right. They probably could be. Brazier, the outside, gets blocked enough where Collinwood can return it. Huffstetler going to set up. Brazier just going to have to return this one. Collinwood again. That's Statham. Gets up, hammers that one home. Gets a good set there. Statham can get up and put a good hit on it. Makes it 17-8 to a 9-point lead for Summertown. Good serve there by Layla Daniel. But a good hit there by Ellie Lou Mason. She'll get the kill there. Make it 18-8.
Talking about Loretta senior night, when I heard you say they only had 2 seniors.
That's scary.
Or not, that really bummed me out.
Yeah. Good hit there by Statham again. Makes it 18-9. Statham will also go back to serve. Statham, good jump server too. Brazier wasn't sure if that one's going to go out or not. She goes out to get it, and all she could do is put it back in the net. Good serve there by Statham as it was right there towing that line. This one's going to be dug out by Kelly, just pushed over by Huffstetler. Kelly going to pass to Huffstetler, and that goes off side of her hand. She's going to be called for 2 hits.
Get that big lead, then you start playing a little sluggish, it seems.
Collinwood going on a bit of a run here. They've trimmed it to 7. Statham's going to help Summertown out there. Unforced error, going to go out of bounds wide. Laura Gillum and Maddie Gillum will both check back in. Maddie Gillum, the freshman, little lefty. Libero in the JV games, plays back row here in the varsity games. Serves it up, it's dug out by Statham. And set up by Daniels, dug out by Brazier, pass to Gillum. Now we're going to set Ellie Lou in the middle. That's going to be blocked down and in.
I don't know that ever made it over.
19-12. Jordan Andrews back to serve it again for Collinwood. Going to set up Runnels on the outside. It gets tipped around and returned. Except Ellie Lou this time in the middle. That one gets dug out. Good effort by Collinwood. But that one's hit by Sadie Powell's going to go a little long, give Summertown the point and an 8-point lead, 20-12. Summertown 5 points away from taking set number 1.
Loretto up 17-5 in the second set.
Pennington to serve it up. Going to set up long, and that hit's going to be wide. 20-13 is your score. Kelly will come back in. Pennington just came in to serve, I guess, for Ellie Lou Mason. Serving it up for Collinwood is Lavero, Claire Scott. Thought Gillum had found a soft spot, but it does get dug out. Now returned. Maddie Gillum. Now Kelly's just going to have to return it. Collinwood should have something to return with, but they couldn't get a good pass on it. Passing it over to Runnels. Just as Sean Kelly says, a lot of backyard volleyball right now. Nobody can make a good pass or a good set. Another good dig out by Statham, but they're going to call a lift on it. I don't know about that call. I think Statham, I thought she just kind of dug it out.
We're going to watch it again. Yeah. Hard to tell.
21-13. Summertown by 8. Runnels back to serve. Miscommunication there by Collinwood, but they may get the point out of it. Long to hit it. Now that's a good hit there by number 25, Grace Ann Oliver. Summertown couldn't block it. It'll just trickle its way on the floor.
And again, with Emerson out and playing a JV game today and playing a makeup game, they've played a lot of volleyball today. A lot of these girls didn't get to sit the JV game out.
Summertown still not the best pass, and a little miscommunication there as Long went up to get the pass. We're going to set Brazier this time, and she'll get that kill. As Collinwood tries to block it, but it'll go out of bounds off Collinwood. But Summertown 22-13, 3 points away. Senior setter Laura Gillum back to serve it up. Passed up, hit long by number 21, Zaylee Daniel.
It is quiet in here. It is.
This guy over here saying he thought it was blocked.
Oh, was it right?
But I don't think he's nowhere close to right.
Hold on. They're going to discuss it.
He said he thought it was tipped. But I didn't see Summertown even had anybody up to block it. Going to do it. Going to play that point again. So scratch that off.
Not seen that.
Make it 22-14. Kelly going to have to chase one down. Now Summertown will just have to return it, and they do. Should have a free one to play with here, but didn't get a good set, does Collinwood. And Stathem's just going to have to try to return one, and it's going to go out. I don't think that score's right. Referee said replay the point.
Yeah, it's 23 to 14.
23-14, if my math's correct. Gillum to serve again. Dug out by Statham, now passed over. Dug out by Annalie Kelly. Going to try to set Brazier on the outside, but it gets her a little long, but she'll find a spot on the floor and just take what she can there. We're going to have to play one more point, but nobody told the scoreboard we got to play one more. All right, so we were right. Summertown with a 10-point lead. Gillum to serve it, game set match. Returned over. Summertown should have something to work with. Gillum going to set up J.C. Burleson behind her.
Know if that made it over, if it was blocked or both. Or.
And Collinwood will stay in it for one more point. Served over, dug out by Runnels, but we're just going to have to return it. Kelly almost finds a soft spot on the floor, but Collinwood will have something to work with. Going to set up Brazier on the outside. It was a little, the set had her back a little bit. She tried to put too much on it. So Collinwood will stay alive again, 24-16. They'll serve that one in the net. That'll end us on set number 1. Summertown takes it 25-16. Stay with us. We'll be back in about 2 minutes.
Truett's Garage Doors in Leoma, Tennessee is your one stop for new garage door installations for all commercial and residential buildings Plus, they offer full service on all existing doors. Need a new garage door opener? Truett's Garage Doors has you covered. As an Amar Gold and LiftMaster dealer, Truett's Garage Doors offers the best pricing anywhere in the area. A family-owned and operated business, Truett's Garage Doors has been helping Tennessee and Alabama residents since 1999. Call the pros today at Truett's Garage Doors, 931-201-6464. Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource MFG in Lawrenceburg has the resources and experience to find you a full or part-time position right away. Now recruiting for open positions in Lawrence, Giles, and Murray counties. Whether you're entering the workforce for the first time or looking to take your career to the next level, let your journey begin with Resource MFG. Located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Phone 931-570-2111 to jumpstart your career today.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson.
Back at it here for set number 2. Annalee Kelly set to serve things up to start us. Gets good serve, but it's dug out. Now pushed across. Runnels will pass it to Gillum. Sets it to Brazier. Brazier gets a good hit on it, but gets blocked by Statham and down and in. Collinwood will get point number 1 here in set number 2. Layla Daniel for Collinwood back to hit things away, and that's going to be a little deep. That'll put Summertown on the scoreboard. We're tied at 1. Emily Brazier, senior, favorite daughter, hits it into the net. She ain't my favorite no more. Jenna, sorry if you heard that and you're listening. Statham serving it up, dug out by Kelly, but just has to be back on the Collinwood side. Here's what aggravates me if you're Summertown. Collinwood had to return it right back and put it right on net. I don't know if it's just youth or not being ready, but Summertown didn't nobody go up there just to knock it right back down. I mean, they gave us a perfect set.
They did.
But luckily, Collinwood's going to hit another one wide, and we'll tie it up at 2. Maddie Gillum back to serve it up. Dug out by Statham. Zaylee Daniels just has to push it across. We're going to set up Runnels, I guess. She didn't get much on that one. Now Gillum to Gillum. Setting up Runnels this time. Gets a better hit on that one. She'll get the kill. Put Summertown with its first lead here in the second set.
Loretta took the second set, of course.
Daniels just has to return it for Collinwood. Going to set up Ellie Lou on this outside. She gets a good hit on it, but a good block there by Sadie Powell. Now Summertown setting Brazier on the outside. It's dug out by Powell. Now tipped over by Zaylee Daniels. Setting up Statham on the outside. Gets a good hit on the outside, but it's dug out by Brazier. Now set over to Runnels. Lefty going to get that one down and in. And Statham couldn't dig that one out. Put Summertown up 4-2. Maddie Gillum to serve it up again. Send it over here for number 25, Grace Ann Oliver. But she didn't get a good hit on that as it goes into the net. 5-2 your score. Gillum, Maddie Gillum that is, back to serve again. Almost drops it down for the ace, but Statham comes up and digs it out. Kelly, kind of a wide pass, but it's chased down by Gillum. Good job there by Laura. Just has to be returned over to Summertown. Now, Statham just going to push it across. Gillum going to set Runnels on the outside. That's dug out. Passed over, dug out there. Runnels will just have to return it as Daniel got a good hit on it. Now pushed across. Summertown should have another one to work with. Not the best set as Runnels just has to wait on it and just volley it over.
Not going to get a good
now
one.
Summertown had miscommunication. I don't know if Maddie Gillum or Annalie Kelly passed it, and I don't think they knew which one of them actually hit it either because neither one of them went to get the next one. So unforced error there gives Collinwood the point. Kelly, Brazier, over to Runnels. Good hit by by Kinsey Runnels. She'll get another kill. Pennington in to serve it up for Summertown as Long enters as well. Elu Mason will take a break. Good serve, but it's dug out there by Powell. Now set for Powell. Gets a good hit on it, and it's down and in on the kill there. Just finds the back line. Libero, number 13. Claire Scott in to serve things up for Collinwood. Long tries to dig it out. Luckily, Brazier comes in there and on her knees has to return one. And Summertown's luckily going to get a point out of it as Zaghley Allen couldn't get a good hit on that one. It'll go in the net.
Loretta and Lewis tied 5-5 in the third set.
Runnels back to serve it now for Summertown. Dug out by Scott. Pass back to Statham. Summertown should have something to work with there. Long couldn't get the best hit on that. Now Kelly going to pass it, set up. Runnels on the outside. She'll get the kill from the back row.
And that's what Ainsley Burleson was so good at last year.
Ainsley was just good from everywhere.
Yeah.
Missed timing there for Collinwood's going to put another one in the net. Give Summertown another point. Tell you, Will, this set right here, if it wasn't for Runnels and just some miscommunication by Collinwood, we'd be in trouble.
Yeah, we would.
Set up Brazier on the outside. Gets a good hit on it. It's dug out by Scott. Now passed over to Powell. She gets a good hit on it. Dug out by Kelly. Brazier tries to push one across, and Collinwood was ready for it. Brazier with a block there at the net or Long. I couldn't tell really which one, maybe both of them. Give me a replay on that because the referee's in my way. Also going to get a timeout out of it. Let's see who's that. Right, we'll just say Long and Brazier. Got a good block there.
Going now, looking here. Looks kind of like
Gabby?
Look kind of Long there.
Okay. All right, we're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be right back here on the X Sports Network.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Back at it as Runnels serves again. I think Colin was in the net but got away with it.
That was a quick timeout.
Well, we took it a little late. We was watching
That's
replays.
true.
Long to hit this one. It gets dug out. I think it would have been
They
long
might have
there
saved
by
us
Scott. Kelly's going to dig a good hit out by Powell. Now we're going to set up Brazier on the outside. Dug out by Statham. Pushed across by Powell. Set Brazier again on the outside. Summertown just can't find the pass or the set to get a good hit on anything. Now Maddie
right here
to Laura going to set up Brazier. Gets a good hit on that one. It's blocked. Laura Gillum just have to return it. We're going to pass it over to Powell. She'll just have to flip it across, and
Wow.
Runnels will do the same thing. I think Runnels probably should have let that one go. I think we gave them one. And then out of nowhere, Jordan Andrews just going to find the back left corner, just like she'd called it. Makes it 10-5.
Got spoiled. These previous 2 games only went 2 sets or less.
Another unforced error there by Collinwood. It's going to put one in the net. Give Summertown the point. Laura Gillum back to serve. Maddie Gillum will go out as J.C. Burleson will come in for Summertown. Passed over, and a good job. The pass kind of put my Grace Ann Oliver in the net, so instead of trying to set it, she just pushed it across, and Summertown had nobody there. Easy point for Collinwood. Brazier digs that serve out. They're going to set up Runnels on the back side. Tips the top of the net, but Collinwood's going to be able to do something with it. Statham. Kelly over to Brazier. Brazier gets a good hit on it, but it's tipped and dug out. Now Statham gets blocked at the net.
Block.
Going to set her in the net that time. I can't believe out of all that nobody was in the net. Runnels coming out of nowhere,
Wow, how'd that
saving
get
a
in?
point there for Summertown. Gillum going to set Brazier on the outside. Use that left hand. She read the defense
Well
that
done.
time and knew that she had 2 blockers up there in front of her. Good little tip by her, with her left hand by Brazier.
The senior smarts.
Hope we're going to see a lot of that in basketball where she goes in there and shoots that left-handed floater.
Looking forward to it.
Annalie Kelly, where we started off, she's back to serve it up. Returned over by Collinwood. Now Gillum going to set Brazier. She'll be on the back row. It gets blocked at the net, but Summertown's got another one to work with. Brazier again.
Another
Push
block.
it across, another block. JC just has to return it. Now Collinwood's just going to have to return it. Kelly to Gillum to Ellie Lou. Gets dug out. Good job there by Claire Scott, the libero for Collinwood. Now Tessa Statham's just going to find a spot in the floor as she just pushes one across. Brings it back to a 5-point lead for Summertown. Layla Daniel back to serve things up for the Trojanettes. It's dug out by Kelly. Brazier has to come up and just save it. Should have something to work with. Good dig there by Laura Gillum. Now we're going to set Brazier on the outside. Tries to just push across, but gets too much air under it. Gets it over the blocker, but it's too much that the back row could come get it.
Good
now
job.
Ellie Lou Mason going to get that point there.
And these girls got to be tired.
I guarantee you Ellie Lou is.
Yeah. I mean, she's not. I mean,
This is her
they've been
sixth,
playing.
this is her sixth game in a row
They've been
today.
playing since 4:30, nonstop.
Zaylee Daniels tries to put a whipping on that one, and she's going to send it a little long.
I mean, at least at the tournaments, don't they usually have an hour in between or something?
Yeah.
Well, they're just playing 3 straight here.
Brazier serve, dug out by Statham, now passed over. Sometimes should have something to return. Reynolds to Gillum, back to Reynolds. Dug out there, good job there by Hallmark, but good kill or block there by J.C. Burleson and Ellie Lou Mason. Make it 15-7. Say hello to Miss Kim Kinnick-Bright.
I noticed
Our
she was
new
watching.
principal says she's watching. Good serve there by Brazier as Collinwood could only do all they could do was pass it into the net, give her the ace there, make it 16-7. Summertown going on a little bit of a run. Now watch it end right here. Brazier serves dug out. Statham just going to have to return it though. Set up for Burleson on the outside. Good set by Gillum as Burleson will get that kill down.
So here's a riddle for you. The last time we played, it was shortened, to a set and a half because of the electricity. I'm sure the officials got paid for a full game that day. Do you think they got played for a full game to the continuation of that?
I have no idea how that works. I'm sure.
If it worked out well for them, they should try that more often then.
The set kind of puts Reynolds where she has to chase it down, and she's not going to be able to keep that one in. Back to a 9-point lead for Summertown, 17-8. Tessa Statham. Back to serve it up for Collinwood. Dug out by Brazier. Now Gillum will set Burles on the outside. It's dug out on the back row. Now Andrews will just have to return it. Gillum going to set Ellie Lou this time. Ellie Lou will get that kill down and in. The freshman. She's earned her stripes. I'll say that.
Say she was standing next to Millie Emerson a while ago, and I think she's even passed her in height.
I'll say this. The good thing about Ellie Lou is next year, her sophomore year, she ain't going to be treated like no sophomore.
No.
She's got the experience.
And she's going to have Abby Jo and Millie playing alongside
Right.
her. I'm excited already about that.
Gets the ace there, does Maddie Gillum. As number 15, Abby Smith, she wasn't sure and waited last minute. Couldn't dig that one out. 19-8 your score. Summertown by 11, but Gillum going to hit that one in the net.
Just wish we could keep Emily here one more year. It's great, to go out with that.
You can. I don't know how good a grade she's making this year. She might, but she won't be able to play. She might have to repeat. She's kind of like her mama. Serve it up to Powell. Passed over. Ellie Lou trying to just dump it in. Powell's going to dig that out, but I think we're going to get two hands called against Collinwood, and we do. Long and Pennington will come in. Pennington back to serve. Ellie Lou Mason will take a break, as will Annalie Kelly.
Pennington in. Someone named Barry Brazier thinks we're doing a great job today.
Oh, thank you, Pop. He must be talking about you. He don't ever give me a compliment. Gillum. Over to Runnels. Good pass by Brazier. And Collinwood can't do anything with it there. Give Runnels another kill. Pennington will go back to serve again.
Sure, this is just like my softball broadcasting. I know Greg Burleson learned a lot from rewatching our broadcast
right.
with all my softball knowledge. Andrea does the same watching these.
Summertown couldn't get a good dig or a good pass, so they just have to return it. It'll set Collinwood up. Summertown blocks it at the net, but it's going to – I don't know how that happened. Zaylee Daniels will come in. I don't know.
We're seeing things today we've never seen before.
Zaylee Daniels got the kill on that one, or if Summertown just couldn't do anything with it and let one fall. But either way, it's 21-10. Scott, the libero, back to serve it up for the Trojanettes. Going to set long on the outside. Couldn't make that one fall, but luckily for Summertown, Jordan Andrews going to hit that one a little wide. Makes it 22-10.
Let's finish this one off.
Reynolds, the senior, back to serve it up for the Lady Eagles. Kelly gets that out. Now sets up Reynolds on the outside. It's dug out by Scott. Now they're going to set up Powell on the outside. Her hit's going to be just a little deep. Makes it 23-10. Summertown only 2 points away from taking set number 2 as well.
Loretta just finished off. Lewis County ended their senior night.
Set up Brazier on the outside.
She must have been in the net.
I think they are going to call Brazier for being in the net. Well, so a point there for Collinwood.
We'll try to look. Maybe. I mean, that official is standing right there.
To me, it's kind of like holding. You can probably call it on about any of them that you want to. Long. Can't time that right. She just has to push it across. Going to set up Statham. She's going to hammer that one home. You're not where you want to be right now if you're only 2 points away and you've got Statham back on that front row. Grace Ann Oliver back to hit it away, serve it away for Collinwood. Kelly lets that get on her a little bit. Not the best pass. Brazier just has to push it across. Brazier gets a hand on that and tips it. Now Brazier will just have to return it as Gillum couldn't, and she's going to get the easiest kill she's ever had, or the luckiest kill she's ever had. Summertown 1 point away. Senior setter Laura Gillum back to serve things up for the Lady Eagles. Cross dug out by Statham. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They can't do that.
I missed it.
That's hit it twice. She hit it in the net and then hit it herself.
They must have thought it was blocked.
There's no way it's blocked. It's only hit halfway up on the net. But either way, the point will still be going. Gillum going to set up Burleson on the outside. Burleson couldn't do anything with it but return it. Collinwood's going to have to return the favor and do the same thing. I think Runnels probably shouldn't have jumped to try to pass that one and let Kelly. But again, it's one of those that the coach saying nobody's talking. And Collinwood's going to come away with a point. Summertown setting up Brazier on the outside. Tries to push it across, and we'll get the kill on the back left corner on the lob. Summertown wins the second one 25-13. We'll be back in about 3 minutes for third and hopefully last set action.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Fred Webb, broker, United Country Southern Tennessee Realty. Let me and my team serve you.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell, 629-3033.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your
Summertown wins set number 2 to take a 2-0 lead here at Collinwood, as just like that, number 44 to start things off, Layla Daniel for Collinwood. Served that one at the top of the net. It'll roll over. Get an easy point and an ace for Collinwood. Serve it again. Trying to set up Ellie Lou on the outside. It's dug out. Now they're going to set up Statham. She pushes it across, finds a spot in the middle of the floor there. Another point for Collinwood.
You know, Clint, I love the sport, but I really don't want a fourth set in this game.
I don't either. Runnels for Laura Gillum, setting up Ellie Lou on the outside. Ellie Lou will get that kill. Give Summertown their first point. They trail it 2-1. Emily Brazier, senior for Summertown. 3-year libero, fourth-year senior, senior year hitter.
It's amazing.
Back to serve it away.
It's the biggest surprise of the year for me by far.
Giving it the ace there, as Claire Scott couldn't do anything with that, and that'll tie things up at 2. Brazier to serve it again.
I just feel like everybody here is listening to us talk because it's so quiet here, even if we are all the way across the gym.
Statham's going to dig that out, and then they're going to set up Statham. Gets blocked at the net. Now we're going to call 4 hits on Collinwood, and I don't.
It must have made it over.
I guess not. So another point there for Summertown. Brazier to serve it again. That one's dug out by Statham, but can't be returned. Give Brazier another ace. Brazier with another ace as that one hits just line drive, hits the top of the net.
If you could just do that every time.
It's kind of unguardable.
Yeah.
So Brazier to do it again. Sometimes Collinwood's going to sub out their best player, in my opinion, Tessa Statham. Brazier's going to get another ace there as it gets on the libero, Claire Scott. She couldn't dig it out. Now let's see what. Yeah, 6-2. I was going to say.
Yep,
that's what you got as well.
That's what I got.
Yeah. I don't know what we're doing. We got a little communication or something going on. I don't. Maybe we got a player. Maybe Statham was. I don't know.
Is there blood on the court?
I don't know. Maybe just had a spill at the scores table. Maybe I don't know. Maybe have a wet spot over there. They are drying something up. So
it's quiet enough. If we take our headphones off, we can probably hear what they're saying.
Need to go get him a basketball. Tell her to get some shots in.
Yeah, I mean it'll be here in less than 2 months.
Maybe we've got it all. Well, no, I don't know if we do or not because Coach just left.
I think
So I think we're going to get some more towels. I'll tell you what, let's pay a bill or two. We'll run a 30-second break, and we'll be right back.
Whether you're shopping in Lawrenceburg, Loretto, Summertown, or Mount Pleasant, Teagan's Food Stores has you covered with the best quality food at the best prices. From Cash Saver to Superama and CB Foods, stop by your neighborhood Teagan's Food Store today.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Tenakee Properties is it. These guys know how to completely transform your existing home into something new, or just do.
All right, we've got the spill contained now. Brazier to serve it up. Set back, just has to be returned. Summertown doesn't get a good pass. Now Runnels just going to have to return it herself.
Kelly played that from the floor.
Setting Zaylee Daniels up. Brazier passing over to Runnels. Runnels going to get a kill there.
What?
Whoa!
Okay.
That did not hit the out of bounds pole.
I didn't see it move on the replay either.
All right, well, we're gonna get that call. I mean,
she's standing right there.
They got a better view than I got. Yeah. Boy, I think she was saying no, it didn't. I don't know. Give a point to Collinwood, 6-3. Hey, I don't know why I'm sitting here arguing. I got a referee in my way. Just sound like a homer, which I am. Setting up Runnels on the outside. That one gets dug out. Andrews just has to return it. Gillum going to set up Ellie Lou. She just pushes it across. Couldn't get a good hit on it. Coach Kelly's yelling at her to hit it. Gillum and Annalie Kelly both go back to pass it, but unfortunately there was nobody in the net to set it. So 2 more points there for Collinwood. Makes it 6-4. Kelly has to chase that one down. Now we're going to set up Runnels on the outside. Doesn't get a good hit on that. Going to set up Zaylee Daniels. It gets blocked in the net and over to Summertown side. Brazier calls that one. And that's not going to work.
You know, it just dawned on me that we're going to have to play Lawrence County without Emerson. And, you know, if we'd kept the original date, we would have had her.
All right. Brazier's going to dig this pass out. In a little bit of funk is Summertown. Good hit there by Burleson, but it's dug out. Now pushed across and hits the top of the net and falls down.
Here we are tied.
And we're tied at 6, and that's going to cause timeout. No, it's not going to cause timeout. It's just going to get Josie Burleson in for J.C. Burleson.
Swap Burlesons.
Brazier, pass it up to Gillum. Gillum not the best set there as Ellie Lou just has to chase it down to try to return it. Luckily for Summertown, Collinwood couldn't do anything with it either as Andrew's going to put it in the net. Maddie Gillum will check in. She'll go back to serve, but not before Collinwood could reel off 5 straight points there.
Clint, did you know there's this huge TV as you walk in the fair, and it's playing either the Ben Luna's weather or RX Sports? So
really?
We might be playing at the fair tonight. I'm sure they had Loretto before us, but
dug out there. Now Gillum going to set Ellie Lou again. Couldn't get a good hit on that. Set on the outside. Summertown can't stay out of the net all of a sudden. Ties it up at 7. Well, I hate to talk ill about high school kids, but at some point we'll, and we get in games like these. And, the bad thing is even my daughter and the 3 seniors are doing it, but sometimes when you get a team this young with no juniors and sometimes you just get dumb. You just have a lot of brain farts. That's kind of what we're seeing right now.
It's just such a sport of momentum. It's contagious when things fall apart.
All right, Pennington in to serve. Long came in as well. Set up for Powell on the outside, dug out by Brazier. Passed over to Gillum. Gillum going to set Runnels on the outside. That one's dug out by Statham. Now Daniels gets blocked in the net by Mason. They'll just have to return it.
That was long.
And good job. That's what I was talking about. Just read it when they set you.
Yeah.
You don't have to let your team set you. If they set you, and that's what Runnels just did.
Yes.
She went up and hammered it down and got the kill there. Makes it 9-7, 2-point lead for Summertown. And what we can only describe right now is kind of an ugly third set. Pennington with another serve. She'll get another ace there as Layla Daniel let it get a little deep on her. Make it 10-7. Pennington to serve it again. Dug out by Tessa Statham. Set up. Daniels. Pushed across. Gets blocked by Long. Now we're going to set up Runnels on the outside. She'll get the kill there. (11-7) your score. Just a game of runs, as Will said. You'd like to see Summertown hold on to it. And they go on runs and give up only a few points, but the way this one's going, it's whoever's hot at the moment.
Yeah.
Brazier pass up to Gillum, set to Long. Long couldn't get a good hit on that one. Brazier will dig that pass hit out. Now over to Runnels again. Runnels get another kill.
Let me ask you a random question, Clint. Has Emily Brazier ever lost a game of any sport in this gymnasium?
No.
Basketball, volleyball, she's always won here.
Mm-hmm.
It's good memories here then.
Hey, we ain't done yet.
You're sorry.
Brazier does dig that one out, and Long's going to get her a kill there. And Summertown's on another run. They lead at 13-7. Pennington's been in serving for a minute now for Summertown, but no. I was kind of, hey, I think about random stuff like that too. Like M won the last basketball game that Summertown will ever play Loretta in the barn. That's something she'll always be able to say.
Yeah.
Summertown Brazier didn't have a good pass there. Good job by Pennington just tracking it down, keeping it alive. And then Zaylee Daniels going to hit that one long. Give another point to Summertown. But, yeah, just little things like that, stuff with Riley, stuff with Jen.
Any of your daughters lose here?
Yes. Riley and Jenna both did. Riley's junior year, Jenna's 8th grade year. Had a terrible – it was the last game before tournament started. We already had first place in the district locked up.
Oh, so it's really nothing.
But came over here and just played. And that's when Jenna Brazier and Kaylee Campbell really got into the lineup because they were only 8th graders.
Oh.
And Craig McGill just benched everybody. And he basically the whole second half, he put Jenna and Kaylee out there, and they almost pulled it back. And I think they both had about 20 points apiece.
That's great.
And after that, they were the first 2 that came in from that state tournament run and everything.
Oh.
As we'd said, Summertown with an unforced error, and they're going to have another one there. Is a good hit there by Collinwood, and that's Summertown run over at 14. Collinwood trying to get on another one themselves. That one's dug out by Kelly, but she passed it right into the net. Luckily, Collinwood wasn't there to hammer anything home. We're going to set Statham on the back row. She gets a good hit on it, but it's dug out by Brazier. Now we're going to set Runnels on the outside. It rolls the line, but it comes down on Summertown's side.
When I was in high school, the 3 years I was at Summertown, we never lost to Collinwood here or at home. And, of course, we played Perry County 10 times and never beat them.
Mm-hmm. That's really the only thing I can say my high school career. I never lost to Loretta in basketball.
Yeah.
I think we kind of split with them a lot in baseball, but I'm not real sure. We didn't play we played Summertown in baseball, but, my freshman year, your junior year is when things got so bad at Summertown. I think Mickey Dunn and Jimmy B both almost got in a fight, and they kind of called that one off. And
I was a sophomore on the bench, front row seat to that one.
I remember Coach Steve Kitchens tried to put me in that game as a freshman, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. I was like, nah, I'm good. I ended up going in, but I really didn't want to. Summertown with 2 straight points there. Runnels to serve it. Trying to set Powell. It's returned over. Kelly digs that out. Now they're going to set Runnels on the back row. She gets a good hit on it, but a good dig out by Claire Scott. Now Powell couldn't get that one over, and she puts that one in the net. Summertown on another run. They lead it by 7, 17-10.
There's a number retired out here from a kid that graduated in 09.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Thompson, I think was his name. And, Logan pretty much got the better, Logan's class and West Long's class got the best end of that.
Mm-hmm.
And beat him in the region. And
well, you talking about that team. I remember I went to Murfreesboro to watch that bunch. On that little state tournament run they went on, those 2 years there.
Oh, yeah, they were a fun team.
Runnels with another ace, make it 19-10. I wonder if that'll cause a timeout by Collinwood. No, I don't see one yet.
Oh, she's been here a long time, too.
Kelly Hallmark will check in. I used to come over here summer ball. I had a good buddy, John Calton, that went to school here, and his younger brother is Jace Bryant.
Oh,
who was really good. So Jace, I knew when he was a little kid because he would come up here and try to get in pickup games.
Whoa!
Brazier hammers that one home.
We got
to say something about that one.
We got to see that one again. If it'll hurry up.
It's all right.
Call a timeout so we can do a replay of this one. There it is. Nope.
Collinwood set Summertown, and Summertown, like I've been complaining about, can't read it, and they just let it fall in their side. Coach Kelly looks like she ain't. We may win this in 3 sets, but she looks like she's about that clipboard in half. But what I was saying was John Calton, really good baseball player, good friend. He actually had grandparents that ran the boys' home on West Point Road.
Okay.
It was his grandparents. He would come and play summer ball like in Lawrenceburg. He played Babe Ruth and stuff with us, and I would come over here in the summer and play pickup basketball. And I saw at a young age. I can see why. I know why Jace Bryant's got his jersey and number hung up out there.
Man, he was something. And listen, but Summertown ended his career,
right,
and an upset. That's when Ben Hine and Cade Boshears played. That's Les Trotter's second year with us, I believe.
Brazier tries to push one over. It goes on top of the net and comes straight back down. Doesn't get across. But, yeah, that was a fun team to watch.
Yes, they were one of the most exciting teams we've ever had.
Brazier passes to Gillum. Going to set up long. Now Collinwood will just have to return one. Laura's going to try to set up Brazier on the outside. She gets that one a little deep.
AJ confirmed that since his show's over, we are on the big screen at the fair now.
Well, hot dog.
So we've got
everybody go get you a popcorn and some funnel cake and watch the last 4 points of this.
So we got more than 10 viewers. Everybody at the fair is watching.
Long gets it across. Now they're going to set up Statham. Statham gets a good hit on it. It's dug out by Kelly. Now Gillum trying to set up Brazier on the outside. Use that left hand again, but that one gets dug out. Now Statham will have to do the same hit Brazier just had. They're going to try Brazier again. She'll get the kill there. Makes it 22-13. Pennington coming back in, Pennington just stepping in to sub in for Ellie Lou so she can get back in. Annalie Kelly, libero for Summertown, back to serve it up. Tell you what, Will, I'm kind of a – Kelly gets the ace there. I'm kind of a shoe I'm like a woman when it comes to buying, like, tennis shoes.
Is that right?
That's just my – when you get a check, zoom in over there at Coach Kelly's shoes. I'm going to have to get some of them blue old-school Jordans.
We'll do that.
Them Summertown colors, those are sharp. My wife's listening to me say, no
more shoes.
You don't need any more shoes. Trying to set up Burleson on the outside. Gillum kind of puts it away from her too much.
Let's check out those shoes. What do you think?
I got to have some of them. I mean, you see the jump man on the front of them and everything. Well, let me say this. Kids, if y'all are watching, that's what Dad would like for Christmas. Or I got a birthday coming up October 15th. Just whoever wants to get them.
That's a good time of year to have a birthday.
Pushed across there by Collinwood. It's going to get them another point. They're trying not to go away just yet. Back to serve it up where we started, Layla Daniel. She opened this set up with an ace. Now Gillum set Brazier. Brazier get the kill there. Good set by Gillum. Good hit by Brazier. Brazier will go back to serve, only 1 point away from trying to take the match.
Is there literally 0 restaurants in Collinwood?
Yeah. No, they've got a Mexican restaurant, I think.
I thought it closed. No, it looks empty.
They may have. If we got any Collinwood listeners, type us in somewhere me and Will might can go eat.
I've never seen anything here.
Gillum setting up Ellie Lou, pushed across, didn't get a good hit on that. Statham gets a good hit on that one. Brazier digs it out. Now we're going to set up Runnels on the outside. Good dig out there by Collinwood. Now Statham just pushing across. Good block there by Ellie Lou.
There it is again.
Collinwood can't get it across, and that will be
Lou.
the match. Summertown sweeps Collinwood here as they win set number 3, 25-15. Just to let everybody know what we got going on the rest of the week. Wednesday, Summertown, I don't think anybody plays tomorrow night. Maybe middle school. Does middle school?
No, they don't play till
Thursday. And we're not playing any more high school JV games, are we? Because all our JV plays high school varsity for football.
Yeah.
So I don't think we got anything going on tomorrow. Wednesday, we got a big Wright County rivalry match, Summertown and Lawrence County, at Lawrence County, volleyball. That time has been pushed up. JV will start at 4 and varsity at 5 since it's a Wednesday.
Okay.
Thursday, I don't think we got anything on the docket. Friday,
well, Thursday's middle school volleyball in their tournament. We'll be hosting, so I assume we'll be streaming that.
We'll have that one for you.
Yep.
Friday, we'll have football at Waverly. We still don't know yet if that one will be on air for you.
And if it is, there won't be an announcer.
Right, and Summertown volleyball will be playing Columbia Central, and that one will not be broadcast for you as well.
Right.
We're almost at district tournament time here in volleyball, so everybody stay tuned. Should be exciting. Again, if you see any of our Summertown Eagle or Lady Eagle golfers, they just won the district tournament, and they will play Friday in the region tournament for a chance to try to get back and keep bringing them championships home. So good luck to those guys, and thank you to the few that we had watching and that weren't at the fair and were tuning in. For Will Pettis, our technical man extraordinaire, this is Clint Brazier saying so long, everybody.
Going the distance with local sports. This